Hey, Bill Shaka here. Welcome, sales managers, directors of sales, chief marketing officers, chief revenue officers, vice presidents of sales and marketing, to another edition of Crush Your Company's Quota. Today, I would like to discuss with you behavioral-based interviewing for the successful hiring of salespeople. Now, I get a lot of sales managers asking me about behavior-based interviewing. And actually, it works extremely well in sales, even more so than in management and leadership positions. Now, let me explain the underpinnings of it. Behavioral-based behavioral-based interviewing is based on the fact that you know the job that you're looking to get accomplished. And you ask them questions, the incumbent questions, based upon their resume of what they've done in the past. Let me give you an example. You're hiring somebody for a particular hunter role. And the hunter role that you're looking for is somebody who's going to earn a ton of money on commission, base salary, ton of money on commission, but you need them out there every day. You need them out there wearing as much shoe leather as windshield time. That's what rubber on the tires, I should say. So it's very important that they are constantly out there meeting and greeting new people. Well, you found somebody that you thought was good. You called them in for an interview. You're looking at their resume. And you say to them, well, I see that you worked at ABC Company in the past. Tell me, how did ABC Company operate in terms of looking for new business? How did you behave in terms of new business operations? And listen to what they have to say. They might say something like, oh, we were constantly looking for new business. It was a never-ending process. Every day we had to get out there and we had to find new business. It was enjoyable, don't get me wrong, and I liked doing it. That wasn't the reason that I left. There were other reasons that had to do with it. But as far as being a prospector and a hunter, I just love that part of the business. Haha! You've got somebody you might want to talk to here. If, on the other hand, they say, oh, it was a never-ending grind. It was 52 weeks a year. You always had to be there. I used to get calls on vacation or on the weekend. I just didn't like it. Well, you know what? That may be somebody that might not be the perfect fit for your job. You're finding out by asking them. You know what your requirements are, and then you ask them how they behaved in past jobs based upon the requirements that you have. If you do that, you're going through the process of behavioral-based interviewing. And that is an extremely important thing that sales managers and directors of sales can do in terms of hiring the correct person. Now, to be sure, there's other questions that you could ask depending on the job description that you have in front of you. You know, for example, do you have your salespeople do other stuff besides quota-based things? Do they have reports they have to fill out? Do you have them do market analysis? That takes time. And this is part of why they're getting a salary, not necessarily the commission. You may want to ask the individual, I see you worked at XYZ company in the past. Tell me, what type of reporting mechanisms were in place? How much time did you spend on doing any kind of sales reports or marketing analysis reports? And if you hear something to the effect, oh, we had to do a ton of that stuff, I hated it. I wanted to get out there and sell. Huh. Well, you know what? Then this may not be the best person for your job. Maybe there's a hunter role that you might have for this person, but this is a hybrid role, may not be the correct job. Doesn't much matter. All right. All you're doing is you are asking the questions of the individual based upon what your job description is for the current position that you have. And it's really that simple to do. It's really that simple. This whole notion of looking at an individual's resume and asking them questions based upon the responsibilities that you're going to be putting before them makes perfect sense. Have you done this in the past? How did you feel about it? Most individuals aren't going to know why you're asking them the questions. You might have a couple savvy interviewers, But if you're going to be able to see through any discontinuities. Ask the questions based upon the job description. Now, sales managers, especially if you're doing the direct hiring, know that job description inside and outside. Have a copy of the job description, highlight it, underline it, take notes on it, do whatever you need to. Disregard it when you're done, and have it in your mind so that you have the ability to ask questions very quickly. You could turn on a dime, depending on what the respondee says about the question that you ask, what their answer is. Think it through. And here's what's going to happen. You are going to be putting into place a better quality salesperson. And by better quality, I mean somebody that is going to, I guess they're going to meld in to your job better. The job that you want them for better. It's not necessarily they're going to be a bad person in general or a bad hire, but they might be a bad hire for the job description. Behavioral based interviewing based on their past performance at other positions may in fact give you the slight edge that you need to hire the correct person for the correct position. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we begin to crush our company's quota. Bill Shaka thanking you for your time. Looking forward to seeing you in the next edition. Bye.